underground, 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 London in the underground. London in the underground, 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 London in the underground with your host Jimmy. London in the underground, 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 London in the underground with your host Jimmy. The music for all your needs with great personalities, bringing all wet bands in the land to all broadcasting you straight out from the fall. London in the underground, 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 London in the underground with your host Jimmy. London in the underground, 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 London in the underground with your host Jimmy. James, that is.
And now it's time for this week's 3-song rock shocker. 2 in your ear, 1 in your rear.
Risen from the ashes, you fought off all your demons. Never thought you'd find
too late to save the day. You used to call me Superman, 'cause you kept you safe. But now you're all alone. It's like sleeping with sirens till I get home. I can't keep holding my breath. I haven't given up just yet. So make me wanna meet me halfway. There's a world that you can't take. Let me take you away. You what do you say? We'll run away. Run away. To see your face could stop my heart, but no, it wouldn't hurt. When I'm with you, I don't feel pain. When I'm with you, I'm not afraid to laugh and cry at the same time. I know this just isn't right. It's not right. I can't keep holding my breath. Haven't given up just yet. So make me wanna meet me halfway. It's a world that you can't take. Let me take you away. You what do you say? We'll run away. We'll run away. Grass is greener on the other side. I know you'll see it when you're mine. Let's run away. Let's run away. Run away. Grass is greener on the other side. I know you'll see it when you're mine. Let's run away. Let's run away. Meet me halfway. If it's a world that you can't take, let me take you away. What do you say? We'll run away. We'll run away. Meet me halfway. We'll run away. We'll run away. Run away. Run away. Run
God damn it, baby, you know I ain't lying to you. I'm only gonna tell you one time. London Indie Underground, making your mom wet since 2012.
Chelsea's on a vacation far away. Come around and talk it over. There's so many things that I wanna say. You know I like my girls a little bit older. I just wanna use your love tonight. I don't wanna lose your love tonight. I ain't got many friends left, it's so true.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to yet another edition of the London Indie Underground, London's only independent music podcast showcasing some of our area's most talented artists, bands, and personalities. My name is Jimmy James. I want to welcome you tonight to tonight's broadcast. I'm assuming that we've got some new listeners today, and quite possibly some people from the Music Industry Arts program at Fanshawe, which I was very privileged and honored to come and do a guest lecture there today. So thanks for tuning in. And if it's your first time, which I'm hoping and assuming that may well be the case, we try to do our best to shed a light on some of the independent music from London and southwestern Ontario. We've been in operation for just over a year now, and I got to say we've been really privileged. We've kind of had the who's who of London come through our doors and share with us their insights as well as their music. So I want to introduce to you to my left, Mr. Brendan Eady.
Hey.
Hey, buddy.
How are you?
I'm good, man. You know why I'm good? I'm good for a lot of reasons. So first off, my Leafs are 6-1 now?
Yeah.
And, let's rewind to yesteryear and maybe the yesteryear before that when the Leafs were shit. And I was always taking all kinds of grief from everybody. And what did you say just before we went online? Because I want to go on record and say
I'm having a very, very hard time hating the Toronto Maple Leafs right now.
That's right.
But for three reasons. And it's not like I'm going to be a Leafs fan or that I love the Leafs or, Number one, I drafted Bernier in my fantasy hockey pool, round 12, just on a fucking whim. And he's killing it for me.
Absolutely.
Number two, Phil Kessel last night, that was the most unselfish play with the Mason Raymond goal. So him and I, we're at about even now. It kind of negates the fact that he took two-handed slashes to whatever that guy's name was. I forget right now.
No, it wasn't even a player from your team. So
no, it wasn't a player from my team. Because, like that would happen.
Yeah.
And then number three, a 25-year season ticket holder passed away. So they sent a note to his family giving their condolences and thanking them for all their support. And I thought that was a really classy and cool move from an organization. So those three reasons that make me not be able to hate him right now.
All three that I will take. Thank you.
And I know, they're kicking ass right now, but it's still early.
It's true.
It's always early.
Well, I mean, didn't they come out like gangbusters last year? And then they, how did Brian Burke so eloquently put it? It was like an 18-wheeler going off of a cliff. So hopefully that's not the case this year. Knock on wood.
That's what they always do. I mean, they always come out strong from the gates.
Right.
And then they start to fizzle all the way down, blowing tires over here and everywhere. But I don't think they will this year.
No, I don't think so.
I think they'll
either.
make it to the second round of the playoffs.
And I
unless
purposely
they play Boston again.
I had to bring it up too because Miss Lauren Deneau's over there sitting with
Canadian
Phil the Magic
jersey.
Spina, and shows up in a Canadian jersey, and she said that she wore it just for me, right? And not that I mean I know some Leafs fans that are like, seething with hate for Montreal Canadiens. I'm not one of those.
You
know what I mean?
like one Ontario hockey team.
Yeah,
You can't like another.
that's right.
You can't even.
Well, they're a Quebec hockey team though. There's only one Ontario hockey team.
Yeah, you're right. Quebec's its own country.
Farm, 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 farm.
Yeah, sorry. But that's another team. Like, I hate the Montreal Canadiens with a passion because I am a 26-year Bruins fan. And I can't stand them. But I also have to cheer for them because my other goalie in the pool is fucking Carey Price.
You know what, man? They do have a couple of good players.
Yeah, Marco.
Yeah. And, Pacioretty. He's good, except for when he's getting run into a stanchion.
Clean hit.
Yeah. And I can't believe, if you don't know what I'm talking about, so it was was it last year?
2 years ago.
It was 2 years ago. So one of their players, Max Pacioretty, gets run by Zdeno Chara, who's the biggest player, 6'9", picture this guy, he's like a Wookiee on skates. And so he runs Max Pacioretty into this stanchion, and Patch is severely injured. And it was a hockey play. I don't think there was any malice there. There was no intent to try to hurt the guy. And as a result of that, the Quebec police launched a full-scale investigation.
Yeah, they were going to try and charge him with
to try to
assault.
charge him formally with assault,
Yeah.
which is, it's on the ice,
it's off
man.
the ice. If you
But
were
that
to
would be but that would have been a precedent, because where do you draw the line? You know what I mean? Do you charge Colton Orr for doing the old whiplash and I mean, I feel bad for Perros, but it was an accident. But some people might say that, you know, it was Colton Orr. He like pulled him over purposely. I don't know.
Side note, real quick talking about Perros.
Yeah.
Did you see the photo that I posted this morning?
No, I didn't.
So, you know the fad planking?
Yes.
I found this photo of two guys in Leafs jerseys
Oh, I did see that.
doing Perrosing, where they're lying straight on the floor with their heads cut down.
Oh,
So
Lauren's,
they're planking, but they're knocked out unconscious.
Lauren's burning a hole in my. She's burning a hole in my head right
I
now
thought
with
it was
some
fun.
laser beam eyes over there. So sorry, Lauren.
So what do we got on tonight?
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get to this now. Hold on. I needed to do a bit of a backsell. So what you heard there, last song that you heard was Curtis, which features Juno winning producer Siegfried Meyer, who's out at Beach Road Studio. If you're not familiar with his work, Curtis has been around for some time, and they've got a couple of great covers, including that one, which is Your Love. Before that, we heard a track from Benefit of the Doubt. And kicking it off was a little Red, Amber, Green, which I wasn't supposed to play. I know Mr. Mike Marucci's sitting in the other room over there, and he sent me that track, and it was supposed to self-destruct after we played it this past Friday on the radio show, but I decided to throw it in there just for kicks. And then, you know, we kicked it off with a little Matt Grady, which was like, did you hear that?
No, I missed it.
Okay, good.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it was a little cameo, Matt Grady cameo.
Pooing on me?
No. It was poo poo. Okay, so I'll tell it. So Matt Grady one night at the studio was a late night with the Unreal, which, you know, those guys they like to have a good time, and when they're in the studio they like to crush some beers and eat some bad foods and whatever else they like to do. And so the next morning Matt Grady showed up in the studio and ended up recording himself in the washroom, and so
Taking a crap, man.
he was taking a crap. So Colin and I were in the studio with Greg Hatchett over there, and we were cutting some tracks for Jillian Brady's new album. And so the subject of this comes up, and we pull up this track, and we're all dying laughing. Colin's like rolling around on the ground. And so we decided we were going to doctor it up a little bit. So we made it so that it sounded like it was in a cathedral, and then we pulled up some boo tracks. So it's like a bunch of people going boo, boo, and like screaming at him, and it's pretty hilarious. Yeah. So we started off the stream today with that because, you know.
Well, you got to start off on a high note. Or the brown note.
Where do you go from there? No. Can only go up from there. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very pleased today to be joined by this group, which I got to be honest with you. Before today, I really didn't know very much about. Well, when we booked this, but previous to that, I really didn't know very much about your group. And after having heard your sound check today, I got to tell you, I was really blown away. It sounds awesome. So A-FOS. So let's do some introductions. So from my left, if you can just introduce yourself and what you play.
I'm Colin Gray. I play guitar.
I'm Alex Barber. I play the bass.
I'm Alex Foster Oman. I'm the lead rapper.
My name is Paul, and I play the drums.
I'm Dave. I play keys.
Nice. So let me ask you: is that an acronym? A-FOS. What's the acronym for?
It's just my name, like Alex Foster.
Okay.
So it's A-FOS.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. So there you go. I'm learning
So
something
yeah,
new.
absolutely an acronym.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. It was.
Yeah. Is it?
No, it's not an acronym.
No, that's not an acronym at all.
It's a couple letters.
So listen, I'm going to be 100% honest with you about our podcast, and we've kind of thrown this out to the public and said, please send us in your music, because we want to play it for you. And out of all the genres we got, the hip hop represents the smallest percentage of music that we get. And I'm hoping today that your performance in this interview is going to help break a barrier, because we want to show cause that we'll support anybody, right? And after having listened to your sound check, man, like I said, it sounded great. It was a great blend, and I mean, certainly some jazz elements there. The keys sounded awesome, and clearly you guys have been doing this for some time, and it's nice and tight.
Yeah, definitely.
How long you guys been together?
Well, yeah, we've probably only been playing for about a year. We got together, late last September, in MIA, where you were today, giving a lecture. We were there 1 year ago.
With Pete Vickers, actually, for a while.
Paul
too.
Yeah.
joined later, actually.
Yeah, I didn't jump on ship until about March, I think it was.
Yeah, he's a new drummer. Our good friend Pete couldn't do it anymore. We got this all-star in. But yeah, I mean, we've been together for a year playing shows, mostly around London. We've made it out of town a couple of times, and for a long time now, we've been working on our our EP release, which is very soon to be. Our good friend Greg over there is mixing it, and the final
Sounds
mixes
great,
are coming
yeah.
in, and it's really starting to come together. So
Excellent, man.
that'll be out in your ears in no time.
In our ear holes, as we say.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, well, listen, we're going to cut to a track real quick here from another hip-hop band that's, incidentally, you just made an announcement today about a hip-hop show that you're going to be booking. Is that correct?
Yeah, just announced on December 6th. Sunreal from Vancouver, BC, part of the Black Box Music family, along with Classified Chat, etc. We'll be playing Rum Runners with 3 local hip-hop groups in London. Moore and Exit Only, The Nicest, and The Heavy Heavies.
Right.
So it's going to be a great show.
So I figured we'd get to a track from the Heavy Heavies, which are one of the alumni from London Indie Underground. We had them on to perform in a live interview, and they were fantastic, too. I really enjoyed that band.
Yeah.
They looked like you were going to say something. Either that or you just had a really enthusiastic face. Like, yeah.
Hip hop, hooray!
All right, we'll get to a couple of tracks here. We'll kick this off with the Heavy Heavies with I Hope This Is Right here on the London Indie Underground.
Why do you test me? Why do you do the things you do? The thing I choose not to pursue between us might not be what's best for you. You and I see eye to eye on most things, but many nights I've laid awake thinking. Before I close my eyes, I've sighed. I hope this is right, and if it isn't, I'm wondering where she is tonight. Wondering if she has wars to fight. I hope that she knows that I only wanted to be on her side, but I know she doesn't, and it's because it was my love that opened up the doors and shut them. Our lives were goodbye. I hope this is right.
No matter what I say or do, I can't keep myself
I
away
hope
from
this
you.
is right, yeah.
I don't even know what's true. I want this to be
I hope this is
no
right.
matter what I do or say, I just can't keep
I
myself
hope this
away.
is.
I never
I
thought
hope
it'd be
this is right,
this
yeah.
will be right. Years later, I sung my songs, and those sweet words came off my tongue. The tragedy to me was that I couldn't keep it going. No matter what I did, I knew I had to go on knowing that it wasn't me. It's what I tried to be. I tried to give you what you wanted from me, honestly. It just wasn't right.
I hope this is right.
No matter what I say or do, I can't keep myself
I
away
hope
from
this
you.
is right,
I
yeah.
don't even know what's true. I want this to be
I hope this is
no
right.
matter what I do or say, I just can't keep
I
myself
hope this
away.
is.
I never
I
thought
hope
it'd be
this is right,
this
yeah.
will be right.
It's nonsense, but if I'm wrong, I'll clear my conscience. These high school sweethearts now turn to long distance. When love's lost, it's kinda like a new beginning. But after 3 relapses pass, are we just giving up on feelings? How we go from picture perfect portraits of us on your nightstand to me hearing about all of your one night stands. You used to say to do my best, be the best that I can. And oh yeah, you forgot to mention you got your new boyfriend. But listen, it's just the beauty in her. I'm talking physical and mental far as beauty's concerned. Go and act like you're the victim. You weren't the only one hurt. Never occurred that I just wanted what was precious preserved. So while you're sleeping all alone, I hope you're thinking of me. Though I know that once we get together, you'll just want me to leave. You see, you say you're staying, babe, that sounds so sweet. But you'll be on a flight tomorrow. I guess your talk's just cheap. Hey.
No matter what I say or do, I can't keep myself away from you.
This is right, yeah.
I don't even know what's true. I want this to be
I hope this is right.
no matter what I do or say, I just can't keep
I
myself
hope this
away.
is.
I never
I
thought
hope
it'd be
this is right, yeah. I hope this is right. I hope this is right.
yeah, 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 yeah.
I hope this is right. I hope this is. I hope this is right.
London Indie Underground is London's only independent music broadcast, showcasing some of our area's most talented talented artists, bands, and personalities. Tune in to CHRW every Friday from 3:30 to 6 p.m. while your hosts Jimmy James and Brandon Eady spin all the best indie bands from London. Listen in for show announcements, ticket giveaways, and band interviews. London Indie Underground on CHRW.
As we go a little something like this. Like this. I'm always first in line, always buy low and sell high, and I'm light years away from the layman. I'm never wrong, and I'm always shedding light on things, and I do my best work at night. My name is Mr. Alright. I'll serve you morning, afternoon, and good night delight. If you feel like your life is a drag or it's down, just come see Mr. Alright tonight, and he'll make you feel wonderful. He'll make you feel wonderful. As much as I do like the wine and dine, and I'm much more down to earth than that. It was when you said hey and you came my way. It was your coming that taught me where I'm at. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. My name is Mr. Alright. I'll serve you morning, afternoon, and good night delight. If you feel like your life is a drag or it's down, just come see Mr. Alright tonight. He'll make you feel wonderful. Billions of people walk this earth. It's a shame it's always measured by how much that you're worth. It's times like these that ungo to me, because it's you and me being free while we just make a mess between the sheets. We're a mess between the sheets. Yeah. My name is Mr. Alright. I'll serve you morning, afternoon, and good night delight. If you feel like your life is a drag or it's down, just come see Mr. Alright tonight. He'll make you feel wonderful. He'll make you feel wonderful. It's just that wonderful. He'll make you feel wonderful. It's just that wonderful. He'll make you feel wonderful.
Kyle Leisner in the House of Cards with Mr. Alright here in the London Indie Underground. And before that, the Heavy Heavies with I Hope This Is Right. So two of the hip-hop selections that we've received here at London Indie Underground. We encourage you to send some in. And if you happen to be in a band and you haven't sent us some songs already, you should get on that. You really need to get on that. Just send us an email to londonindieug@hotmail.com. Attach a couple of MP3s and any pertinent band information, upcoming shows, that kind of stuff. And we're going to be happy to play it for you, not only on the podcast, but on our radio show, co-hosted by myself and this guy over here, Mr. Brandon Eady, every Friday from 3:30 to 6 p.m. on 94.9 CHRW radio, which has been a lot of fun, by the way.
It's so much fun. I'm actually really disappointed that I'm not going to be able to be there again this Friday, which I'm just telling you right now.
What?
Yeah, so I forgot. I'm taking a little 4-week adventure to Quebec to go see my sister and my darling niece and nephew. And
4 week?
4 day.
Oh, you
Did
said
I say
4
weeks?
weeks?
I wish.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I would be screwed because I can't speak a lick of French, and they don't speak a lick of English. Not that they can't, they just choose not to. But yeah, so I'm going up there, leaving Friday morning. I'll be back Monday afternoon. So maybe Greg or Grady can fill in for me.
Apparently, I missed the show, but apparently Grady did a great job. So
He did.
Yeah,
man.
I listened to it and it was awesome.
Yeah, I was impressed, man. He curbed his,
his enthusiasm.
flamboyance.
No, I'm disappointed that I'm not gonna be able to do it again. It's just unfortunate circumstances. I can't really pass up on.
Well, thanks for letting me know publicly.
Yeah, well, I figured the best way without you getting mad.
No, it's true. I
let
wasn't
you
gonna
know.
get mad. I wouldn't get mad.
No, I know. Yeah, just yeah.
There's going to be times where I'm not going to be able to go, and it's going to be the Edie show.
Oh yeah, and you better watch out.
Yeah, I know, man. I'm
Just kidding. It'll all be tunes and no talking.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And that was this, and this is this.
Fart.
Yes. Fart jokes. What was that you posted today? I saw a post. It was some lady with her 3 kids. What was the term that they referred to it as?
Fat shaming.
Okay, listen, if you don't know what I'm talking about, so this lady posted a picture of her and her 3 kids online, and she's I guess she's a personal trainer or into fitness, and she's clearly she's proud of her body and her physique and the amount of work that's went into it, and a lot of people I guess took exception to this because they said that she was fat shaming other people.
It was an ad for her website or for her fitness club or whatever, and it was a photo of her with her 3 kids and their their ages, and then the caption, "What's your excuse?" up top, which is to me kind of motivation. Like, I just pushed out 3 kids in 3 years out of my vagina, and I look great now.
So eloquent.
And I know, right? And I look great, and I'm proud of that. So, what's your excuse? Yeah, and then people got all offended by it because.
Like a big bone.
The reason I think they got offended is because, well, yeah. So like this whole slut shaming thing and fat shaming, whatever. I don't get
The only
it.
fat shaming I'm doing is because of this past weekend and the amount of turkey I ate.
Yeah,
the
but
amount of everything I ate.
But that's what.
And
Yeah,
it's shame.
it's a shame how fat I got this weekend.
Oh man, seriously. Did you see how fat my finger got this weekend? Yeah.
I did.
Seriously. So Edie's with me, and I even told this today at the guest lecture because I thought it was a funny story. So I get stung by a hornet on the way into the radio show, and this thing's coming right for my face. And I don't deal well with hornets and bees and various things that sting. And so I go to slap this thing out of the air, and it lands on my hand, and it stings me. And, it caught me off guard, and I'm shaking my hand, and, it wasn't that big of a deal. And so we get into the radio show, and, I kind of cursed it off a little bit, but then after a couple hours, the swelling had subsided, and you wouldn't even tell that it was there. Go about my day. The next day, it's itching on me and stuff, and I'm kind of rubbing it a little bit, and then the next thing you know, it like swells up to like 3 times the size of my finger. And so we go to this dinner at the. Hold on, let me reset there for a second. We go to Thanksgiving dinner at Sandra's parents' place. And so we get there, and I'm like this, right? And I'm like trying to eat, and I'm like giving everybody the finger. And like his stepmom is like, you might want to go get that looked at, Jimmy. That doesn't look very good. So sure enough, I spent 6 hours and emerge, and then I got a shot and some medicine. So word of advice, stay away from
Was
fucking
it just an
hornets.
allergic reaction, or do you have superpowers now?
No, I don't know. I remains to be seen. We're gonna find out next time I use my stinger. Ayo.
I'm gonna get you, buzz.
No, but seriously, it was.
Halloween costume for you.
Yeah. Oh, the stinger. Where are you going with this?
You should just make it so that the bee is the front of you.
Yeah.
You need a friend to go along with you and be the shocker.
The stinger and the shocker.
Stinger and the shocker.
Rock shocker.
That's a great idea. Does everybody have their Halloween costumes?
Oh,
picked out?
yeah.
We already know what he's gonna be over here. You didn't know already. Who's it gonna be?
Oh, I put together the most badass Duff Man costume. Oh yeah,
Duff Man. Thrust in the direction of the problem.
yeah, I know it's gonna be super fun. I got muscle arms and everything because the easiest way to go about that was to not work out and just buy them.
I was gonna say I have some too, with like a big chest piece and stuff. I could have loaned that to you, but I think I'm gonna loan you my Duff mug. What about you guys? You have any costumes picked
Might just
out?
be Santa Claus again.
I'm going for Pocahontas. I mean,
Really?
yeah, part of my heritage, like, actually, for real.
I might revisit my childhood stop sign costume. I was a stop sign one year. I don't know why.
You guys?
No idea, Barbara?
I got nothing. I'm not very creative.
You could be yourself.
I'll be myself, but a less happy self. I'd be like, what's up with that guy?
That's really depressing for Halloween of all like occasions, though. At least be yourself, but even
I'd
happier.
be like, something's wrong with this man. He's getting candy anyways.
Yeah, exactly. Well, probably getting drunk opposed to candy at this age, but they both make you happy. So
Beer candy.
beer, candy.
Same thing.
I go trick or treating for beer and then I buy candy.
It's a big reversal.
It's a great idea. So I saw a little fun fact, or what we were talking about this earlier. So Miley Cyrus is the only artist now in history to have 5, number 1 songs on the Billboard before she reaches 21.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you think about Miley Cyrus. The jury's kind of out on it. Some people kind of, I've seen mixed reviews. Some people like, this new approach that she's taken, and at the same time, other people are, appalled at, and I'm inclined to think, and based on what I've read, that this is all predetermined. I mean, they're trying to really shed the old squeaky clean, Disney, whatever.
But that's the thing is, no one's in control of her. She is in control of her entire career, and it's always been that way. I read the Dear Miley letter from Bruce Springsteen that you posted. I'm so sick of these Dear blah, blah, blah letters. I don't even believe that they're actually real.
Yeah.
I think that people are just doctoring them up and doing it. Like the whole Sinead O'Connor battle.
Did she come out and say that she hadn't written? She didn't write that?
I don't think so.
Well, see, that's just it. If any of these artists didn't write it, don't you think that they would have come forward and said, that wasn't me?
Yeah.
Maybe it was their publicist or whatever that.
Yeah, but none of them are coming from the actual person's site or blog or anything like to it. But anyways, yeah, I think the reason everyone has big issues with her is because she was on television and she was a Disney and family TV personality from the age of 9 till 16, and then people stopped seeing her, and now she's an adult and going the way of a pop singer.
Yeah,
career.
I think that like pop stars like thrive on controversy.
Oh,
I think that's the way that I see it, and she is a pop star through and through, and was a TV star before. So,
I mean, sorry, no, go
no.
on.
I don't think that she might be talented, but after seeing like her live shows and stuff, I'm not a big fan. But I think that she's done very well to succeed in the art of entertainment.
Oh, totally. Yeah. And she's definitely, she's talked about every day by every person in the world.
Right.
Right now.
Well, whether you're liked or disliked, you're popular,
as much as you suggest that she's completely in control of her own destiny here, I'm inclined to think that she's got a lot invested in her as far as her label and producers, and I don't know what her involvement is in the writing process. I'm inclined to think probably very little.
I don't know. Have you listened to her songs?
Yeah.
We can't stop, and we won't stop.
Well, there's all these. They have teams of people that put these songs together, right? So, if the thing was going south and going in the ditch quickly, I'm sure somebody would reel her in. Despite her shortcomings or whatnot, I think she sells it really well. And whether or not she actually, truly, walks and believes whatever her persona is right now. I mean, she's kind of showing the world that, you want to get attention, go out and be provocative and take risks and do these things, right? But I don't, as much as this might be, some of her brainchild, I think that this is a whole publicity thing.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. But, I mean, she's doing one good thing about that, and that's throughout all of the people talking negatively about her and all the controversy. She's dealing with it, and she's actually filling the role, and I can't think of the word, I just had it on the tip of my tongue earlier, but she's still doing it, and she's sticking to her. I'm shaking my ass. You got a problem with it? I'm going to continue to shake my ass. That's what I do now. You either like it or you don't. I don't really care.
Yeah, if anything, I feel like she's more real than she was before.
Yeah.
More true to herself. She's just doing what she
because she lost that Hannah Montana personality.
Yeah, that's true.
It's so apparent now.
She's probably more controlled back then than
Apparently, she's also pregnant with 2 Chainz' baby. I heard.
Oh, I know what I'm going to be for Halloween.
There's the Halloween costume.
I'm going to be the baby that they're going to have.
That's amazing. What would that even look like?
2 Chainz.
Well, I could probably draw something up. It would probably look like the visual of what started off the podcast tonight.
What would your name be?
No. would it
would your
would it
name
come
be
out
is
with
what I
like
wanna
gold
know.
fronts already? That's what I want to know. Like already grill.
I need to start my research.
You gotta get a name too. You gotta like predict that.
Yeah, no way.
There's a couple chains and a hammer.
Wrecking chain.
Oh, and like one of those fingers there she had when she was doing that dance. And then Robin Thicke comes out and clarifies that the song Blurred Lines is not about any young women, but about his wife. Did you read that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Sure, Robin.
What a sweetheart, eh?
I love that too, though. I won't lie.
Yeah, it's a good song, man. It's super catchy. Yeah, and you know what? As a complete sidebar, I posted this up last night, and thinking that maybe I was going to get teased a little bit, but I gotta admit it. I really like watching The Voice. I think that show is awesome, and I don't care who says what. I think that the judges are awesome, and who I really like is Blake Shelton. I think that guy is really cool. And I'm not a country guy at all.
Totally agree.
At all. Maybe some little old school country. I'm not really big into like the crossover stuff and when it's really hokey and you're singing about your grandma and your truck and all that stuff. I don't like any of that stuff. But, listening to the way that guy, addresses these artists, and in some cases they're kind of letting them down nicely, you know what I mean? And then in other times, they're brutally honest and they're straight up. And I like the dynamic of that show, and, I like Adam, and I think he's super talented guy, and I love the feedback that he gives. But for me, it's Blake that makes that show. I think it's pretty entertaining to see the dynamic between them. You guys watch it at all?
I don't watch it religiously like I know you two do.
Yeah, me and my girlfriend
Voice
watch
night.
it.
We gotta watch The Voice.
We do, man. We watch
I've
The
honestly
Voice.
never seen that show.
No?
It's a really cool format, and I do like the chemistry. I hate the reality TV music shows.
Exactly.
I can't
Yeah.
effing stand them. And the worst part about it is, I feel bad for the artists who win every season because then they disappear immediately after.
Yeah, it's almost better to come second or third in those things.
The runners-up always have them, or to this day anyways, still have the longest running career.
What's Clay Aiken doing these days?
Oh, man, he was invisible.
Yeah, what happened to Ruben Studdard? I think Kelly Clarkson's probably the only one, like, out of the American Idol.
Yeah, and she was
thing.
the original.
And wasn't she the first person to turn down the offer on live TV as well?
She turned it down.
She turned it down.
She turned it down.
Really? She probably had a good musician's lawyer.
Controversy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, like I watch those shows because I look at the talent of the singers, and not because the judges like will sway me or whatever. My mom's always like, "Oh, Dave, listen to what they have to say," and I'm like, I don't really care because I saw their performance and I understand.
Yeah.
And so like I like it just for seeing the talented artists that they have on the show.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, I think there's a difference in the viewer that is a musician, and somebody's
absolutely.
got more of a trained ear versus the, Joe, any guy USA that's watching the show and doesn't really know, how to recognize the talent and some of the inflections in the voice. You had a point? Sorry, I interrupted you. You were going somewhere.
Oh yeah. No, I was just gonna talk about another runner-up. Like, unfortunately, Jacob Hogard didn't win. He was third, but he is the most successful Canadian off that show, fronting that band that I can't stand, named Headley.
Where's Lucas Rossi? Remember
Probably
that dude?
doing another reality TV show to join some other band.
If you go to Norma Jean's, if you ever been
he's
there
almost
before,
always there.
They've got a poster up on the wall of Lucas Rossi, and he's like looking all like badass. And stuff.
I did a couple shows with him at the Salt back in the day, right after the TV show was aired. Nobody gave a flying fuck.
No.
No.
Yeah, I guess that's a tough call, right? I mean, maybe people in the States, in certain areas, are a little bit more invested in the program. But, what's different, I think, for me than a show like American Idol where, you had judges and Simon was comical at times, right? But obviously the guy was, I mean, people would be in tears and whatnot. And at least, in this type of scenario, they don't, the way that they look doesn't play into it at all. It's just purely their voice, right? And they get the chairs to turn around. And I think that's a cool way to approach it. But each one of them, even when, an artist has, off performance, they give them constructive criticism and feedback and invite them to come back again, especially if they're, really close to the mark.
It's a very positive and supporting show.
Yeah,
like
and that's
nurturing the talent, which is really good.
And that's what's inspiring for me, I think, above anything else. And because music is subjective, you can have 4 judges that'll sit there and say, what they think is good and what they think needs some work, but at the same time there might be somebody else that listened to that same performance and think, wow, that was amazing, I would buy that artist, I would go to their show, or whatever the case may be. So I don't assume that we're going to have a Voice Canada anytime soon. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's just Quebec that has the license to the Voice or something like that. I think it was Brock LaRock that told me that today. That was mentioning something like that. But anyways, I wanted to touch on that because for me, anyways, over the last little while, I've kind of grown fond of it, and I find it's compelling. I like watching it because I think there's talent. And let me tell you, the house band that they have for that show is banging. They're awesome. Like, what great players, man. I would love to do something like that. That'd be a lot of fun to be a house musician for, and they get no accolades. You never hear anybody say, how about give it up for the band tonight? Nobody's ever recognizing the band. It's not about them, right? It's always about the singers. But
they're walking home with nice paychecks, though.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And that drummer is just smoking good.
Yeah. That's when they have the band play right before commercial break, and when commercial break comes back, they're playing. They should have a TV show where they're just the whole in-between. The band's playing. As soon as the host starts talking, cut to a commercial.
I always wondered, I always thought it would be awesome. Like, let's say you went to a taping of, like, The Price is Right or something like that, and there was a live band that actually played all the music as part of the show. That'd be awesome. Did anybody go to The Price is Right when it was here? This is completely outside.
I had no idea it even came here.
Did you, Jimmy?
No, I didn't.
It's I know a lot of people who did and were extremely disappointed.
Yeah?
It was the same show that I saw in Windsor at the casino. So it's not a televised, so it's not, the same format. It doesn't have Drew Carey or whoever else.
So the price was
People
bad?
People were just upset about the prizes. Like, there were, I don't know. From what I heard.
My mom just messaged me. She watches the podcast religiously. Everybody say hi to my mom.
Hello, Mom.
Hello, Mom. My mom's name is Pod. She's watching the show every week. And despite the fact that some of the bands that we play here isn't necessarily within her genre, she always makes it a point to message and I really like them. And she was a talent coordinator and did a lot with the music community up there, which is pretty cool. But anyway, she just messaged me and she said that Ruben Studdard is going to be on The Biggest Loser.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That doesn't surprise me, though, because a lot of reality TV show contestants from one sort jump from show to show.
Yeah.
Because that's the only time that they can find any version of success. But that's kind of hilarious.
I kind of want to laugh.
Easy crossover. I mean.
Is he going to sing while he loses weight? I don't know.
Maybe. Maybe that's like one of his exercises.
Yeah. So if he wins it, he's going to have. Well, I don't know, man. That could be. That's pretty funny. Well, thanks, Mom. I appreciate that little tidbit. That's a pretty interesting
That's
factoid.
That's going to make people watch the show a lot more, though.
I think so.
Remember that guy's music career? This is so much more entertaining.
Remember when he was big and he was awesome?
When
now
he was
he's skinny,
big?
and what is he doing now?
Was the pun intended there? When he
I
was
don't know.
big and awesome? Or
maybe a little.
They're going to have this little heartfelt story where he's on the couch and he'd be like, yeah, when I saw myself in that finale.
Oh, amazing. All right, well, we're going to get to a couple more tracks here, and then we're going to get these boys up on stage, and I'm really looking forward to this. This is going to be awesome. We got Mr. Greg Hatchett, I want to thank, who's doing front of house sound for us. And we're going to talk a little bit more about our partnership that we have as part of the booking for the Blackshire, and I also need to take a minute to thank this gentleman over here. I don't think he's paying any attention at all, Mr. Alex Verrett, who we've dubbed Junior, who's running ops for us today. Thanks for coming in today, buddy. We always appreciate it. Cool, buddy. Great shirt, by the way. I like it. And I want to apologize to our listeners and our attendees that, maybe had ventured over to go see Dude Dogs to get their fill of some street meat before the show. And he texted me and he apologized. He ran out of propane, and so they propane. So they had to shut her down.
Propane. Hank Hill when you need him.
Yeah, I know. So he had to shut her down. But that said, if you didn't know already, this coming Saturday, we've got another special event planned here at London Indie Underground. And this is a unique one, and I'm actually really excited about it. So if you're not familiar with them, the band The Gypsy Ghosts, who in my opinion are one of the more active bands here in London. They do play quite a lot, and they've got a very unique brand of music and party vibes and ripped jeans. They're going to be here recording a live album here live off the stage, as well as having some HD cams. They're going to do some video as well. So this Saturday, doors are at 9 o'clock. It's a pay what you can, admission by donation. It's a bring your own beer event. And we ask you to come out in celebration of this because we're looking to have a sizable crowd here. Because if you're going to record a DVD, you want to make sure that you've got a good crowd to show some support for that. So I'm pretty excited about that. I know Jimmy from the Gypsy Ghost is here, so maybe we'll get him in and talk about that a little bit later before the end of the podcast. But that's, once again, that's taking place this Saturday. But we've got lots of stuff to talk about. We got a lot of shows that are happening, but more importantly, we got to get to know you guys a little bit more after the performance. So in the meantime, we're going to cut to a couple of tracks. We'll come back in, I'd say, about 10 minutes for a performance by A-FOS. In the meantime, we're going to cut to the Diaddicts. This is Stay This Way here in the London Indie Underground.
Underground with your host, Jimmy James. You're probably going to see Brandon Eady at some point too, unfortunately.
The Unreal, Dead City, here on the London Indie Underground. I want to thank you once again for tuning in, folks. Once again, I know we have some new listeners today, as I was very privileged to do a guest lecture out at Fanshawe, and it was a humbling experience for me to be able to connect with what I feel are some of the brightest minds in our music industry and some renewable source of talent that comes into our community every year, and it's great to be able to connect with them. So thanks for tuning in, and thanks for coming down, and everybody that's participated in this today. I'm quite excited about this next band that's going to be performing. And as I was saying during the podcast, that they're relatively new to me. I knew Colin, who also plays with Texas King, but I wasn't really familiar with the side project and various things that he's been involved with. But this band is comprised of a couple of MIA graduates, and have really been honing their craft. They've been working with Mr. Greg Hatchett, who's also partnered with me here at London Indie Underground, and as well as the Blackshire Pub is my sound guy over there. But they've got a new EP that's going to be dropping very soon, so I think the timing is impeccable to have them come here and perform for you and kind of showcase their brand of music. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm very proud to introduce to you A-FOS.
Damn, I feel so nice.
So nice.
I don't need wings when I feel this high. And if you got something, that's alright.
It's alright,
Because
man.
there ain't no rules in the sky. I'll tell you why.
Alright, man. Yeah, it's all good, it's alright.
I'll tell you why.
We are A-FOS. Yeah. And you love to say that you're fly and you're popular, but some days even saying hi is a lot of work, and some days all you do is lie when they talk to you and say, I'm alright, I'm just tired, to be honest, and it's okay. You don't say you don't gotta change, don't worry, and it's okay if they show names that don't make you nerdy, and it's all the same, ain't never changed, they display the insecurities, cause you gotta get before you stop and think, so take that on your journey and say, it's a new day, fuck it, I'ma laugh it off, I'm awkward, so what, doesn't even matter after all, and after all, high school's a joke, used to wanna be them, but now you don't, and right?
Damn, I feel so nice.
So nice.
I don't need wings when I feel this high. If you got something, that's alright.
It's alright.
Because there ain't no rules in the sky. I'll tell you why.
It's all good, it's alright, man. Yeah, it's all good, it's alright.
Tell you why.
It's all good, it's alright, man. Yeah, it's all good, yeah. And I woke up feeling so nice, like I ain't gotta smoke up, film this like. And instead of ripping bowls, man, I rip a couple mics and try to hit my goals instead of hitting up the pipes. Like when you're always bored, that's such an ugly slope. Try not to freeze life or you'll go up in smoke, and you can't be pretentious. Everybody struggles, can't exclude friends cause it's lonely in the bubble. I know we all got demons that we always feed in, lurking in the evenings for whatever reason. But morning will come when you stop mourning the past. Man, we're feeling good at last. Come on, alright?
Damn, I feel so nice.
So nice.
I don't need wings when I feel this high.
And if you got some,
that's alright.
let's go, come on.
Because there ain't no rules in the sky. I'll tell you why.
It's all good, it's alright, man. Yeah, it's all good, it's alright.
I'll tell you why.
It's all good, it's alright. Yeah, it's all good, it's alright. Yeah. It's been 3 years now, I'm alright. I feel I'm going back to that shit tonight. I gotta be happy, I still got a mind. Still got the power just to write one rhyme. For a year, I couldn't concentrate. Blame the world and the weed for all the pain. Try to hide the fact that I was not okay. You can call me a pussy, but we're not all the same. And somehow it came for the better. I'm not one for God, but something came together. No mistakes, I color what I cannot erase, and stop hurting others for the hurt that I face.
Damn, I feel so nice.
So nice.
I don't need wings when I feel this high. You got something, that's alright. Because there ain't no rules in the sky. I'll tell you why.
It's all good, it's alright, man. Yeah, it's all good, it's alright.
I'll tell you why.
It's all good, it's alright, man. Yeah, it's all good, it's alright.
I'll tell you why.
It's alright. Yeah, it's all good, it's alright.
I'll tell you why.
It's all good, it's alright, man. Thank you, thank you. That was No Rules in the Sky. That one is out on Bandcamp. It was our first single off our EP coming out. We are A-FOS. We love to be here at London Indie Underground, and our next song is called Chicago. Little smooth, jazzy one for you. They call us A-FOS, and welcome as I take you higher. Getting drunk, dropping bombs like a Jägermeister. The antagonizer as I infiltrate a cipher. Made in China, you break, you buy. When I say bounce, you get up off your feet. When I say bounce, you gotta rock with me, cause it's the young bars juvie. I don't stop grooving, the chop suey nasty, the rapid Bob koozie. All my mischief, I never would stop. It's that miraculous, that passing y'all, I'm passing it y'all. And if you not moving, then you gotta go. I'm giving it more the rhythm and ridiculous flow, cause it's that rhetoric. Up your neck like a cable, up away, I'm unchained like I'm Django. Feeling money up in this, I don't wanna pay, so the jazz got me lifted. And if you feel it, I'll get down with me. And if you feel it, I'll get down with me. And if you feel it, I'll get down with you. And if you feel it, I'll get down with you. It goes bounce, bounce, bounce with me. What? Bounce, bounce, oh bounce with me, yeah. Bounce, oh bounce, oh bounce with me, yeah. Feel it when I rock a rhyme, feeling like I'm stopping time, healing, that's my bottom line, feeling like you far behind, feel the rhythm, never they don't know, savor the roots, you really don't know, kidding so sad, sorry, no jokes, sit and relax, I kill the whole show, belting on my soul, I'm never gonna buckle, why you looking puzzled, I'm coming out my bubble, gotta ride through the windy city, yeah, I'm on my hustle, muddy water skirty, oh, and I am just a puddle, double cup of Baileys, I'm insane though, everyone's a little crazy, oh, but they just lay low, Rex is spinning Dorothy, I'm up in my tornado, feeling like it's for me, I'm coming every way, so the rhetoric, up your neck like a capo, up away, I'm unchained like I'm Django, feeling money up in this, I don't wanna pay, so the jazz got me lifted, won't complain, and if you feel it, I'll get down with me, and if you feel it, I'll get down with me, and if you feel it, I'll get down with me, and if you feel it, I'll get down with you, and it goes bounce, oh bounce, bounce with me, yeah. Bounce, bounce, oh bounce with me, yeah. Bounce, oh bounce, oh bounce with me, yeah. Ready? Wanna go to Chicago, but I don't know how far I'll go. I wanna go to Chicago, but I don't know, Colin Gray, rip it. David Antonini on the keys. Get down with me, and if you feel it, get down with me, and if you feel it, get down with you, and if you feel it, get down with you. It goes bounce, oh bounce, oh bounce with me, oh bounce, oh bounce, oh bounce with me, yeah, bounce, bounce, oh bounce with me, right? Ready? It goes like, go to Chicago, but I don't know how far I'll go. I wanna go to Chicago, but I don't know. But I don't know. Thanks, guys. Anything to say, Colin?
Yeah, I got lots to say. You guys are fucking kick-ass. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Ajay. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, everyone who made this happen. That's a pretty weak band response, but that's all right. Yeah, we're honored to be here. It's great.
This next one,
We got one last one.
don't mean to brag. If you know this one, you can sing it along with us. How you gonna brag like that? I'm on cloud nine, give the tune to Skywalker, but don't hold your breath like Luke, I'm your comma. Rappers confused like Luke, I'm your daughter, just lukewarm, I make them sweat profuse like a sauna, flow tight like a virgin, moves like Madonna, glow bright with the verses, a new light upon you, so who's gonna rock it? Few as a nada, Houston, no problem, a Kuna Matata, A-FOS, choose like a dogma, Lupin thought they say he chews like a dog, does the Allah, Dalai Lama, Confucius, Mufasa, now I'm just a dude trying to groove like a samba, June through to August, keep blooming in autumn, March through to May, you get used to the saga, not a question, ask for the truth, if you lost it, make room, if you gotta ask what to do with the genre, I don't mean to burn. Sometimes I gotta, I don't mean to burn. Sometimes I wanna, I don't mean to burn. And sometimes I ponder, now what's all that swag if you got nothing to offer, now how you gon' brag like that? Say what? How you gon' brag like that? Say what? Say how you gon' brag like that? Say what? Say how you gon' brag like that? Yeah, steady moving the product like it's Gucci and Prada, Louis Gabbana, fuck your stupid persona. No way are you goonies in pursuit of that dollar. Bass cases all wanna shoot like a baller, but it's LeBron with LeBron. Oh, you know Abla, king ain't shit when he moves like a palm, but I'm not ruthless. Bring the bruise to the closet, keep your souped up, Hanas in your hoochie up, mamas. Holler if you gotta change route like Obama. Holler to the girls who read the news in the column. I acknowledge the ones that don't abuse him with trauma. Too rude and obnoxious, but who gives a fuck? Fuck, I roll with the 90s, student with honor, reduce in the trauma like a fruity pinata. No hand of God, but the rule didn't stop us. Rapping Maradona, what is you? This the soccer now. Sometimes I gotta, I don't mean to burn. Sometimes I wanna, I don't mean to burn. And sometimes I ponder, now what's all that swag if you got nothing to offer? Now how you gon' brag like that? Say what? Say how you gon' brag like that? Say what? Say how you gon' brag like that? Say how you gon' brag like that? Concrete, rip it. Give it up for Alex Barber on the bass. I said, how you gon' brag like that? Say what? I said, how you gon' brag like that? Say what? I said, how you gon' brag like that? Say what? I said, how you gon' brag like that? Yeah. How you gon' brag? Broke my shaker. I can't have beautiful percussion anymore.
How do you break
Wait.
a shaker? How do you do that?
I have an idea.
Oh, that's what's in those shakers?
All right, what a treat. We get to play for longer.
Jimmy James! Jimmy James! Yeah!
I got Mr. Bell here. Dinner's ready.
All right, so part of the reason we're playing this is we got an EP coming out. And every song you just heard was on that EP, but we're gonna play a brand new one that we've been cooking up.
I got mad shit running through my veins. That mad shit is up in my brain. That mad shit got me going insane. Oh, I got the mad shit. Yeah, I got the mad shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the Rafiki, like who was he? He do the beat like it was loose and easy. No losing sleep on stupid dreams like we was moving CDs. But cool and easy, do Houdini with my fluid speaking. A sort of hobby, origami, or a morning coffee. Pouring chloroform and foreign formulas in corporate lobbies. Storing bodies in my dorm with all my porno copies. I'm sorry, mommy, sorry, Gandhi, but I'm scorching colleagues. Nah, I'm kidding, not a gimmick when I drop a written. Put on a clinic, all you visitors will stop and listen. Not a physician, but doctors on the day was last condition. Beyond the grip of modern physics, like in God's position. A lot of cynics in this business, not a pot to piss in. Got spins in all the women, put my dollar in it. All the victims up in Boston got Obama stricken. Lots of limbs, funded fingers, and their daughters missing. I call it bad shit running through my veins. That bad shit that's up in my brain. That bad shit they got me going insane. Yeah, bad shit, bad shit, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm a loser that wins it, that grew up on the slick shit. My noodle got ballistic, I'm shooting out ballistics. Student of linguistic, I sonnet limericks. Super optimistic, thinking you can rock with this shit. Maneuver on the rhythm like I'm losing my religion. Got the supersonic swiftness, stupid not to dig this. Schmoozing all the critics and improving every minute. I'm the big fucking ticket, it's true that Kevin isn't on a Bueller type of mission. Deal with my ambition, not for jewels or higher living. It's the tools that I was given. Ruin all the system, spewing all that fiction. Lose your television, feel the truth that I'm spitting. Dupe the competition and the users politicking. The crews who wanna diss it, soon to fall a victim. Groupies nodded with it, like ooh, how to lick 'em. Her booty got the business, so it cool to talk a bit about that mad shit running through my veins. That mad shit is up in my brain. That mad shit is got me going insane. It's a mad shit. Bad shit. Bad shit. We gon' break it down right now for you. It goes a hell yeah, fucking right, we do it like that. I said a hell yeah, fucking right, we do it like that. Said a hell yeah, fucking right, we do it like that. Said we do it like that. Said we do it like that. I said a hell yeah, fucking right, we do it like that. Said a hell yeah, fucking right, we do it like that. Said a hell yeah, fucking right, we do it like that. Now we bring it right back. Now we bring it right back. You go to hell yeah, fucking right, we do it like that. Said a hell yeah, fucking right, we do it like that. Said a hell yeah, fucking right, we do it like that. Now we bring it right back. We bring it right back. Hell yeah, fucking right. Bad shit running through my veins. That bad shit it's up in my brain. That bad shit is all I can say. Bad shit, bad shit. I got the mad shit. I got the mad shit. There's some dead air, so I'll talk about some stuff. I didn't know we'd be playing this much. It's great. We got a music video coming out. Hey Jimmy, consider this our formal proposition. We want to have our release party here. We want to have a party right here. We want to get our crew out. We want Two Crown King. We want Nices. This is where we want to release our album and our music video and everything.
cover song.
Rap along to this one if you know it. Getting back to the, I don't know, it's the 90s? Ladies in the place with style and grace, allow me to lace these lyrical douches in your bushes who ride grooves to make moves without the mommies. Back of the club, sipping my wet is where you find me. Back of the club, macking hoes, my crew behind me. Man, question asking, blunt passing, music blasting. But I just can't quit because one of these honeys biggie got to creep with, sleep with, keep the ep a secret, why not? While low on my spot, cause we both got high, no check it. Got more Mac than Craig and in the bed. Believe me, sweetie, I got enough to feed the needy. No need to be greedy, I got mad friends with Benzis. You know it's by the layers, true fucking players. Jump in your Rover and come over, tell your friends, jump in the GS3. I got the chronic by the tree. I love it when you call me Big Papa. Put your hands in the air if you're a true player. I love it when you call me Big Papa. All the honeys with the money playing brothers like donors. I love it when you call me Big Papa. Got a gun up in your waist, don't shoot up the place. I see some ladies tonight that should be having my baby. Yeah, in the second verse I freestyle straight off the head so we can keep it mild. Got the sound guy shouts to Greg Hatchet doing this shit right now. I'ma rap it. It's called Gray, killing on the guitar. This is A-FOS spitting them bars. Got Alex Barber on the bass, bringing that shit right to your face. David Antonini chilling on the keys like ripping solos like oh mommy please. And we are London in the underground, dropping that fucking sound. Yeah, see Phil Spina in the front, do it up. Yo, I give the rap crunch up. This is Biggie, I call it Big Papa. Do it up, yo, I do it for them mamas. Put your hands in the air if you're a true player. All the honeys with the money playing brothers like dummies. You got a gun up in your waist, don't shoot up the place. Ladies tonight, they should be having my baby. A little more solos. Call me Big Papa. Put your hands in the air if you're a true player. All the honeys with the money playing brothers like drummers. Got a gun up in your waist, don't shoot up the place. I see some ladies tonight and she'll be out of my face. Thank you.
Alright, we got one more, Jimmy? Jimmy, one more?
Hold on. Oh, we got a show tomorrow, London Music Club. And on Friday at the Spoke, doing some rap-off things. Tomorrow at the Music Club, there's the Nicest. We got Tim in the building from the Nicest. Killing it. This one's for all you people staying too late. patient. I'll never break in till I'm dead and caged in. I ain't mental patience, feeling like a mental patient. Investigating every statement, special agent. In this basement, got no ventilation. It's getting late, sweat is taking over me. On 28 degrees plus humidity. I gotta hit that beat, let my shit release. That's the key and the essence, the freedom of expression. Seems I only feel it when I'm about to sleep. Like something about those street lights that gleam bright. But my eyelids heavy, I can't see right. When I hear my mom get ready for work, that's when I know it's time for an elegant verse. Morning birds giving me chirps of motivation. Need to get better, no more waiting. Wake up, wake up. I gotta stay up, I gotta stay up. Wake up, wake up. Gotta stay up and write till the day comes. Wake up, wake up. Gotta stay up and show 'em what I'm made of. Wake up, wake up. Yeah. Don't need coffee or tea or caffeine shots. I'm a rap beat, so pass me a fat beatbox. You had me gone wacky, past detox, keeping it nasty, popping off like I'm at these spots. Silent of the night, and I'm more creative. Everything I'm trying to write just storms the pages. It's a vicious paradox, that nocturnal habit helps me share my thoughts, but then it hurts my passion. That's why I'm a fan of those who handle it. But I'm just a sucker for those sheets of flannel. If only I had the drive, I would do my best to channel it. But unless scrambling to get the midnight candle lit, feel like a zombie, you not alone. If it's more than a hobby, you not alone. You got a baby in the next room, get that promotion, keep your eyes open. Find the reasons, I got mine. Wake up, wake up. I gotta stay up and write till the day comes. Wake up, wake up. I gotta stay up and show 'em what I'm made of. Wake up, wake up. Stay up and write till the day comes. Wake up, wake up. Stay up. Break it down. I'm gonna go to sleep on this one. Yeah. And in the middle of the night when I just wanna sleep and exhaustion floods my mind. But in the middle of the night when my head feels free, words just flow right by. See, I gotta get up, I can't get no sleep. I gotta wake up, I ain't got no time. Show 'em what I'm made of, I gotta dig deep, gotta write down one more rhyme. Wake up, wake up. Gotta stay up and write till the day comes. Wake up, wake up. Gotta stay up and show 'em what I'm made of. Wake up, wake up. Gotta stay up, gotta stay up. Wake up, wake up. Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
So we're done? Yeah, okay, thank you, thank you. We're gonna do that. We're gonna end on a cover. We played all of our originals.
Anyone who wants to play the cowbell, you're welcome to. Mrs. Bell. It's right here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. A 1, 2, 3, kick it. Kick it. Wake up, let go class, maybe I don't wanna go. You ask your mom please, but she still says no. You missed 2 classes and no homework. but okay, I'll make the patrol. Got me silly, placing his lip, got the draw on the feeling. Taking his hit like he's smoking the sticky. Taking his hit like Muhammad and Sunny. Classic nasty, down for the count. Ass on ass, know how to get out. Full drive shit going round and about. Giving out with a mouse, so I'm like, sound it out. Put a hat in the clouds, and do it right now.
You gotta fight for your right to party. You gotta fight for your right to party. You gotta fight for your right to party.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Got for you.
Moving forward, don't move backwards, or nothing will ever happen. Open your soul, let it flow. Things will come and things will go, but nothing is impossible. Open your soul, let it grow. Live for the day, carry your own weight. Keep what you take, I don't need it anyway. I just hope you learn when it's your turn to crash and burn. Crash and burn. Gifts and curses both been given from the gods into the living. Being grow out of control. What's the purpose of religion? Who decides what's proper living? How does one know what to feed the soul? Live for the day, carry your own weight. Keep what you take, I don't need it anyway. I just hope you learn when it is your turn to crash and burn. Crash and burn. Gifts and curses both been given from the gods into the living. Feel it grow out of control. What's the purpose of religion? Who decides what's proper living? How does one know what to feed the soul? Live for the day, carry your own weight. Keep what you take, I don't need
London Indie Underground. 60% of the time, it works every time.
I found work today. It's gonna pay the bills. Can't wait to tell my friends and my family they're gonna turn on their heads. Know when I'm not a jerk, that I might have skills. Prospective employers might want to exploit in exchange for my ration of bread. I'm gonna save what's left of my soup. Gonna dig myself out once and for all. Settle my scores with the rich and the greedy, the banks, the schools, and the feds. Gonna get away one of these days, and it'll be good in the woods, I tell ya. Get me out, let me out. Get me out, let me out for good. When I graduate from childhood, sure, I'll be 40 by the time I can afford it, but I swear I'm gonna set it up right. We're gonna have the time to own our lives. Wake up each day and know we're not wasting it, racing to beg for what's ours. We're gonna simplify, hold no prisoners, take no lives. And once we strip off, we can't tell lies, and we'll know it's all us and ours. Gonna get away one of these days, and it'll be good in the woods, I tell ya. Get me out, let me out. Get me out, let me out. Get me out, let me out for good. What a tragedy. Spend your time wasting away most of the day for such a fucking lousy wage. But I want things. We need to see stuff and hear stuff and learn stuff, and it costs so much, and we're sick of trying to give it up. We're gonna simplify one of these days, and it'll be good in the words, I tell ya. Get me out, let me out. Get me out, let me out. Get me out, let me out. Hear me out, see me out for good.
Mr. Pat Maloney with Good in the Woods.
Who's back?
Here on the London Indie Underground, who's back?
No, I said he's back. Oh.
From his tour over yonder, over the pond. And he was on tour with Tony Lee, the Triple X hypnotist, and they did a bunch of campus shows over in England. And he just got back today, and he's going to continue his residency at Hideaway Records tonight, as a matter of fact. So I encourage you to head down there and check it out. I know, I think you were talking earlier, you're going to go and check out Mr. Maloney.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's an open stage that they do every Wednesday there at Hideaway Records, and it's great to have it hosted by Pat because he's such a charismatic dude, and obviously knows a lot of people in the community that he can bring out and enjoy it. So I encourage you to check it out. And he's got a new record called Root Rot, which he's going to be selling obviously at the shows, and I think is available now.
You say he was touring with a Triple X hypnotist?
He was.
Tony Lee.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's his manager.
What a tour
actually.
that would be, eh?
Man, yeah, Tony Lee's incredible. We've talked about his show before. But he's also a booking agent for a fairly prominent Canadian music booking agency.
Wow.
So he's very familiar with artists, and
right.
he does a great job. And the photos from Pat's trip, man, everything I saw.
I know, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like I was telling him, Europe's fucking incredible
Yeah.
for everyone. But yeah, it was awesome.
Speaking of incredible, holy fuck. Seriously, you guys are awesome, man. And I was telling you guys offline that I'm disappointed that I'm only just finding about you, recently. And Colin, well, kudos to you, man, for playing this close to your chest. Because you were alluding to the fact earlier that you wanted to wait until you guys had kind of refined everything and made sure that you had all the I's dotted and the T's crossed, so to speak. But hip hop, hooray! That was fucking awesome.
Its appearance again.
Hashtag that shit tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna hashtag that.
Coined by Mr. Alex Barber himself.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
Thanks for having us.
No,
Yeah,
man,
really,
thank you. And it was funny because you guys started playing and you guys got to the end of the 3 songs, and I know that the last time we had Colin on, it was just a 3-song that we had the bands do, but now I've been giving bands half an hour and in some cases even more. And so you got to the end of the 3 songs, and I'm like, no, keep going, keep going. And so any of the listeners at home would wouldn't be able to see me at the doorway hearing our interaction, and I'm like, keep going. So well done. Well done.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Fact.
Yeah.
Means a lot from you.
And I got to tell you, and as on a personal note too, it's inspiring for me because as you guys know, I do play with 2 Crown King, and we have a kind of a unique blend. I think at the same time where we infuse hip hop and funk and soul and rock too, for that matter. And frankly, there's not a lot of bands around here that lend themselves well to a show with us, and they don't really share in a similar sound. But there's no question that you guys kind of fit right in that pocket,
Buddies
right?
now, man.
It's going to happen, man. I was just going to do that. It's
It's
about to happen.
Just follow Pat Maloney a little bit down the line. Would go with Tony Lee, spruce it up a little bit, make things interesting.
It'd be awesome to have Tony Lee on here, right?
Can we phone him in?
Hypnotize our audience.
He's in London all the time.
Through the phone.
Is he?
Oh yeah, his mom. Well, he's from London originally.
I'll tell you what. I'll leave that to you, Brando.
His mom is in the same nursing home as my grandma.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they homies?
No.
Nursing homies.
Grammys.
Nursing homies.
Did they win a Grammy?
Grommies?
Grimy. What?
Did they win a Grammy?
Oh, Grammy. I thought you said grimy.
Grimies?
Are they Grammys? I think it's an English term, but I could be wrong.
Oh, Frank. Man.
Frank Grimes.
Grammy.
Or Grimy, as he likes to be called.
Grimy River? Sorry, I'm done.
All right. So you suggested you guys have been together for about a year?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and you guys haven't, obviously you've been taking the time to hone your craft, right? You haven't been that active, at least as far as I can see. Now, then again, if I'm disconnected and I haven't noticed that you've been playing, forgive me, but I do understand that you are playing this coming weekend, Friday.
We have a lot coming up, starting after today. We play tomorrow at the London Music Club with the nicest. Havaya Mighty.
Oh, Havai's playing too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Normally Tim Tansy's here. He comes on.
He was here.
He was here.
That's going to be great. We play with the nicest a lot, and those guys are
they know how to
They're
party,
dope,
man.
and I have their CD here, and I keep telling them you got to send me some radio edits because I
got 'em
can't.
now.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice.
We'll wait for them to come through.
Let's pass the torch off to A-FOS. He's got a little side project going on as well.
Yeah, I'm producing a solo EP for Kyle and the Nicest.
Nice.
Nice,
good.
man.
Yeah, exit only. On
That's
that.
nice.
Yeah.
Est.
Just the nicest.
Ayo.
It's gonna be pretty nice.
I've heard
Shit writes itself.
Really nice.
Heard some good things about it.
It sounds great. Yeah, it sounds unreal.
Do you guys want to pull that microphone a little bit closer to you? It's omnidirectional.
Yeah.
So if you pull her straight on, you'll be able to get your
Thank you.
sultry voices here in the mix.
The deep grain.
Oh yeah. All right, so you got this show coming up. So it's great because you guys were kind of waiting to launch, right?
Yeah,
well, we were in school for that first year. We were all finishing our second year at MIA at Fanshawe there. So, being in school full time, kind of keeps you a bit busy. But now we're all kind of, Alex and Dave are still in school, but they're just doing APP. It's a little less demanding on the hours, and, we're just kind of working. So it's good to be able to put more time in and play more shows and get out there a little bit more than we have been able to in the past.
If I can chime in with an ADD moment back here, I see Phil back there. So Phil the Magic Spina, who also plays in a little band called Texas King with Mr. Colin over here. Yeah. They just played at the London Music Hall with Paper Lions and Teenage Kicks, which just happened recently. You were pouring a bottle of something into a glass. Or what was that?
Phil always.
What?
on the
What?
bottle.
Oh, really? They don't fuck around, eh? They show up with the single malt.
I don't know.
Reserve?
It's not even. Yeah, it is single malt.
Oh, well, there you go.
Me and Phil are hanging out today.
Yeah. Oh, are you hanging? Is that the plan?
Stealing
Getting
liquor?
lit.
The old mom
Well, I
liquor.
understand you guys are going to Hideaway. I mean, I usually have, I kind of feel bad giving people the boot out of here because some people want to hang out after the fact. But, well, no, it's true. I said I feel bad. I didn't say I did.
Hello, everyone out there. Let's keep the party train rolling and
Well,
go to the hideaway.
Wednesday is your new Saturday. I'm just saying.
Cole and I were talking about how we live reverse weekends,
It's true.
where we're drunk 6 nights a week.
Saturday.
I'm not, man. I
Mondays
one,
and Sundays.
maybe 2 nights a week tops. And Wednesdays tends to be those nights. So if you guys want to come back here after, and if you have any of that fine Glenfiddich after, I'll be happy to give that a home.
Only the five.
Yeah. Single malt too, man. Holy fuck.
I never butt chugged a single malt before.
Yeah, you got a funnel? Let's hope it.
Things are getting weird tonight.
Yeah, they are. Hey-o. So yeah, we definitely have to set something up with you guys and do some shows here. So let's talk about your EP. So you're working with Mr. Greg Hatchett, who's the caveman.
I mean, that was another huge thing about why we've been holding back on the live scene is this EP's taken a long time, and we've put some blood, sweat, and tears into that.
Absolutely.
No band reference intended. But I mean, it's been a hell of a process, and we've been babying every step through. And we're really happy with the final product. It was every bit of waiting and, redoing some stuff here or tweaking this, tweaking that. Even when, we were ready to send our tracks off to mix, and we were like, let's change that part completely. We'd go
no,
back
we'll
in
have
the
none of that.
studio
Yeah, there's even times during the mix process too. We're like, let's take out that hi-hat, put a shaker there instead. We'll just send the files to Greg, and so it's
we've been putting a lot of time into it.
It's been taken,
We're stoked to release
the
it.
delay has only been honestly just to make it way better than we ever thought it could be.
Yeah.
And I'm so satisfied with how it's turning out.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I'm
you know what they
very
say?
excited to release it.
Greg's doing a wicked job.
As you just dropped, Jimmy, Greg Hatchett, man, that guy brought the EP to life.
Absolutely.
He's an incredible sound engineer,
sound magician,
or magician, whatever you want to call him.
Super great to work with too. He's always very cool with just hearing what we have to say and takes our feedback and applies it without any there's never any weird tension or anything. It's just super easy to work with.
You're wrong.
Yeah, it's just
it was never like that. It was just okay, yeah, sure, I'll roll with that.
Yeah, and so he's been great for that for sure.
Well, the old adage, right? It's good things come to those who wait, right? So you guys have been spending the time to perfect this thing, and I have to agree with you 100%. I mean, that was one of the reasons that I contacted Greg immediately when I took on the new position at the Blackshire pub for a promoter booking agent, and the first thing we did is went to management and said, hey, listen, you got to provide us with a good PA system to be able to offer some great sound. And so Greg had put together a package, and I mean, it was pretty expensive, right? But we went and we dropped a lot of cash, and it was one of the biggest wads of cash I've ever seen. But it's true, man. And the funny thing was, and I told this today, actually, when we were doing the guest lecture, that Dustin, who's one of the owners over there, he was wearing some big, heavy jogging pants, and you couldn't tell, but he had 15 grand in his pocket.
Oh, my God.
So we went, and he pulled this out, and he dropped it on the table. And I wear jogging pants, and I lose lighters, and, whatever else is in my pockets. And I'm thinking, I'm like, holy shit, you lose 15 grand, and that's a big chunk of change, right? But we dropped it down, and immediately Greg came to mind. No question in my mind, he's the most talented sound guy here in London. Particularly for live, I've heard a bunch of his production stuff, and I'm working with him right now, and the guy's super talented, so I can't wait to hear this new EP. How close are we? What's the time frame on this?
We're within a month. We're
within
final
a month.
mixes to put it to press.
And we were probably going to drop a video before that.
Okay.
The third song we played, Don't Mean to Brag.
Yeah.
Probably going to drop
We're like,
I like
you
that
know
too.
what?
Yeah.
We're like little squirrels because right now, hear me out.
I know what you mean
already.
I'm waiting for this answer because I got one from
We have 2 music videos waiting to be released. We have an entire live set from the Outback Shack at Fanshawe College.
There are nuts.
It was filmed. We multi-tracked it and we filmed it from 4 angles. So we're gonna cut that up and release those as single live performances. we have all this media.
Yeah,
diligently collecting nuts.
We're just collecting them, and when we release, we're gonna release all over your face.
Ayo.
Steadily though, a steady stream of releasing.
Busting nuts all over your face.
Nuts all over your face.
Squirrels
That
and
kind
their
of
nuts.
podcast, folks.
Yeah.
No, but you know what I mean.
Stay tuned
Like,
for the after show.
we just have all this stuff waiting to come out, so we're at that.
Pardon the
I could not take it seriously.
When
But
it
yeah.
happens, it'll happen.
We're releasing stuff soon.
Yeah.
It still sounds bad, but you know.
It's still going. It doesn't end.
I know.
No.
I'd say like within a month, I'd say our album would be coming out. I mean,
Yeah.
we're final mix and then send to press.
Well, listen, we're gonna chat offline after the fact and see what we can do to set something up. And I'll tell you that it was this man right here that proposed right off the hop. He's like 2 crowned my son, A-FOS. I think that would be a pretty
I'm in
banging
love with
lineup.
that.
But we'll set something up. So we got to wrap this baby up here in a couple of minutes. So some important pieces of note. So where can people find you online if they've not connected with you already?
People can find our Facebook account. They can find our Twitter account. We are just about to start our Instagram account.
We have
a
Bandcamp.
website being constructed. And if you want to hear our music, Dave nailed it, Bandcamp. We are a-fos.bandcamp.com.
Cool.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor, Junior? If you can click on, no. You didn't wait for instruction. If you want to open up Firefox, and I'll get you to do this on your own time there while we're talking. If you click on, pull the down arrow thing and go to Facebook.
What's the link to the new
Wait
website?
for it. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Man,
Waiting
you
for Alex to pull it up.
John Williams and Latin.
All right, so on the left-hand side, you're going to
It's a
see
good
for
combo.
London Indie Underground. If you click on there, if you can post this stuff out for them, I'd really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
At A-FOS Music.
No, that's Underground Sound. You're on the wrong one.
We're on
The
Twitter.
the other
at
the other
A-FOS
Underground.
Music. So yeah, I just wanted to add there. I mean, our website is already bought and everything. If you go to afos.ca, no dash, the page is already there. It's my brother's building it for us as we speak.
Does it have links to all the other stuff
It's got
right
our
now?
logo and our links for right now.
Okay, well then let's put that. So
Yeah.
do you know where you're going, buddy?
No.
Okay,
A
you
good
know what?
tip,
Well,
a good tip as well, and I do this all the time, but for anyone out there who doesn't think about
Well-
it for some reason, if you go to this lovely little thing called Google, and
Yeah.
you type in the
Yeah.
band name, it'll give you
Well,
all
I
the
will. Funny
Cool. Well,
story.
we were hoping to do you a solid over there.
Oh,
but,
no, I'm s-
we got to get
If-
Junior trained up in
How to work
Facebook
the
etiquette.
interwebs.
If
You're like
you
my
actually
mother.
Google or AFOS though.
Google Facebook.
In
find
Japan,
A-FOS.
there's actually
I
a
saw that
race-
too.
There's a racing series called AFOS.
All these sexy girls just around.
It's like F1, you know? It's like F1 Formula driving, like.
But like with
AFOS in
attractive
Japan.
girls.
Seriously.
Instead of
It was
attractive
kind
girls.
of hard getting the domain name because we had to dodge around this Japanese.
If you're on Facebook, look us up at A-FOS. I mean, you'll find
You'll
our
find
band
some
page.
weird high school videos of me, but you'll find.
Yeah, you might find it. It has
Very
about
cool.
like 560 likes right now. I mean, you can find it. It's
Well,
not
we're
a-
gonna
you
do
can
what
like
we
us as well.
we're gonna do what we
Yeah,
can
we'll
to
set
try
it
to
up.
help you get some traffic, as is the case
Thanks,
every
Jimmy.
week with any of the artists that we have here. We're trying to cast a spotlight into what we believe is some of the best talent in London and southwestern Ontario, and there's no question you guys fit right in there. So we'll post it up, and hopefully we can drive you some traffic. But that said, we'll talk offline and see what we can do about set something up in the future. And we'd love to have you. I mean, you know, the fundraisers, we're kind of survived by any of the events that we do here that keeps us sustainable, right? Because this takes a lot of, no question, you know, time and money to facilitate this huge place. So any contributions that artists are willing to make to help us create this and keep it sustainable, we're going to give back in spades. So really want to thank you guys for coming and performing.
Thanks for having us.
It's fucking incredible.
That
I was blown away, man. Though I had a smile on my face the whole time I was standing by that door.
I was watching.
He was twerking and shit.
Talking about Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, exactly. That was
No,
even-
yeah, no, we were both
What did they call
Yeah.
twerking before that was called twerking?
booty clapping.
Booty clapping?
I'm gonna say daggering.
That's what I
but
thought it
it's
was.
Extreme.
That's
I
amazing.
don't understand the whole difference.
See-
I'm like Stephen Harper. I don't know if I'm twerking or tweeting or.
Absolutely.
Okay, guys, so I need to take a couple minutes to thank the sponsors. I'm going to try to burn this down as fast as I can because honestly, I have to pee. So too much
Lowbrow.
information, but you know, when you got a lot of things to say and you're doing the dance in your chair over here, you got to get it done. All right, thanks, buddy. First off, Summer Camp Productions. I need to thank Mr. Brandon Eady at Summer Camp Productions. Yeah. So Brandon's entered into this venture here with us at London Indie Underground, has been with us almost since the beginning of this whole thing, and has helped us not only to create awareness for what we're doing, but continued awareness of all the great talent that we've got in London, southwestern Ontario. His name has been synonymous with independent music here in London for over 10 years now. A lot of the shows that are coming into London, particularly at the Music Hall, usually have Brandon's fingerprints over it, although he's been dabbling in some stuff at the APK, and in all likelihood is going to be working with me at the Blackshire at some point here, booking some shows here. So I want to thank Brandon for the contributions that he's made here to London Indie Underground and for his continued support of the independent music scene. I encourage you to follow him on Facebook at Summer Camp Productions if you'd like to find out what's coming to London in the next coming while. He's always got some great show announcements, including the hip-hop show that we talked about a little while ago, which is going to be featuring the Heavy Heavies, which is an alumni here of the London Indie Underground. So check him out on Facebook, Summer Camp Productions. I need to thank Mr. Jason Rhoda, J. Rhoda Photography. There's going to be a bit of an announcement that's coming regarding Jason Rhoda here in the next little while, and unfortunately, as a result of his new position, he's not been able to attend our podcast on a weekly basis, as he was right off the onset, where he was coming in and documenting everything for us. But in my opinion, London's premier photog. I encourage you to check him out, J. Rhoda Photography, on Facebook. I need to thank Stephen Jane Poulin at the Submission Academy at Dundas and Egerton here in London, Ontario, London's premier Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu school. They've got a number of programs, including kids programs, competition classes. If you're looking for a way to get in shape and build some confidence and strength through hard work, these are the people that I encourage you to go and check out. Two of the most committed people I've ever seen in my life, to not only to their craft but to their students. And believe me, their competition classes, when they're entering people into tournaments, they're absolutely cleaning up. Their crown jewel, in my opinion, is a young man. His name is Yusuf Nazaruddin, who recently just entered into the Las Vegas Open and ended up winning the gold medal in his division from London, Ontario, and was awarded his blue belt as a result. So check him out online, thesubmissionacademy.com, or on Facebook, The Submission Academy. I need to thank Scotty Finlayson from fullcolorcards.ca, one of my good buddies. Plays in a band called the Fairmonts here in town. You might have seen him, whether it's at the Poacher's Arms or sometimes he's also playing in the summertime out at Barney's. And he's ventured off into his own business where he's doing custom printing of not only business cards, but he does custom T-shirts as well. If you're in the market for some business cards, believe me, this is a guy that you want to go see. Great prices and just an awesome guy to work with. Custom graphics can help you build a logo and help you build your brand. Check them out, fullcolorcards.ca. I need to give an extra special thanks to Mr. Manson Keeler at Manson Tattoo, who's also on Dundas Street between English and Rectory Street. And Manson's been there for some time, and in my opinion, is one of the best possible guys that you can go see for consultations and to take your works of art and put them into tangible pieces of tattoo art. You know, I've said this every week in and week out. There's a lot of places that you can go to get flash tattoos done, and there's any number of places across town where you can go and pick something out of a magazine and they're going to put it onto your arm. But if you're looking for somebody that's going to be able to work with your ideas, sit down and help you to kind of form out exactly what it is that you're looking to do, this is the guy that you want to go see. He and I recently had ventured into a bit of a business partnership. He's been doing some work on me, and I got to tell you, the results are unbelievable. I'm quite excited about what we're doing. We've been documenting it with 331 Arts. The next stage is going to be coming up pretty soon when I book my next session. But when that comes up, we're going to post it, and we want to give you kind of a glimpse into what this guy, his core philosophies, and exactly what he's doing over at Manson Tattoo. So I encourage you to check him out online, Manson Tattoo, and Mr. Manson Keeler. Awesome guy, awesome work. And last but not least, I need to thank Mr. Dave at Dude Dogs, which I'm a bit disappointed that he ran out of propane today. Propane. But I do realize that it is one of the perils of, operating such a facility, and sometimes these things happen. So he's going to be here on Saturday with us, as we do have our next event with the Gypsy Ghosts, as recording their live CD as well as video here at London Indie Underground. We encourage you to come and check it out. It's going to be 9 p.m. doors. Pay what you can. Bring your own beer. Mr. Dave at Dude Dogs is going to be set up out front, and in my opinion, some of the best street meat here in town. He's got a full selection of different dogs and various toppings that you can choose from. It's usually about $4.50 for a hot dog. He's got all kinds of different refreshments, including energy drinks. Check him out, Dude Dogs. Wow, Junior, you came up for air there from your phone for a second. I can't believe it. You were buried into that thing, man. I never
you're
seen
blushing.
I never seen thumbs flying so fast.
You texting a girl right now?
First, I want to take off your dress.
Sexting. Junior's sexting. That's what the kids do these days, right?
All right, so I want to thank you guys once again for
you guys,
coming.
yeah, thanks.
That was seriously kick-ass, and I'm going to be posting this up. I can't wait. I'm going to be playing you the stream here in a couple of minutes because I want to show you what you sounded like.
Cool.
But it was very inspiring for me, and I want to thank everybody for tuning in to another edition of the London Indie Underground. We are broadcasting live from the Vault Recording Studio here at Adelaide and Princess. Brendan, good to see you. I will not be seeing you on Friday, sadly.
Yeah, I know.
Which means that I need to have another guest host.
I could phone it in.
Because I don't like running solo. You want to call in? I'll have my headphones this time.
I'll just change my long distance plan and we'll do the whole thing.
I'll call you. How about I call you from the station?
Yeah.
We'll do that. All right, folks. Well, thanks for tuning in. Catch us this Friday in the London Indie Underground on 94.9 CHRW radio. For myself, and I'm not sure who yet, but maybe Mr. Matt Grady, which I think that worked out pretty well. So maybe
he did a great job.
We'll ask him to come out again.
I was a little nervous.
Other than that, stay tuned. I'll have an announcement for next Wednesday in terms of who our musical guest is going to be. But thanks for tuning in. Awesome night here at London Indie Underground. Thank you very much.
Big ups, everyone. Big ups.
So, we will leave you with a little Fault of Mine. This is like Anecdotes. Have a good night, folks.
Hip hop hooray!
Yay!
Hip hop.
this fire of consequence.